I'm just saying, Johnny, I think it's disgusting for anybody to dry their asshole with the towel after a shower. Use toilet paper. Hello and welcome back to What in the World Weekly. I'm your host, Dylan Foreman, and this is the news show where we talk about things you may not have heard about, but you want to. Our top story tonight: a new legal advocate is on the internet, and boy has she been through the ringer. But up first, Jathan Gilder of Florida has been arrested and accused of swallowing $770,000 worth of diamond jewelry from a Tiffany's. When he was arrested, he was asked if he would be charged based on the contents of his stomach, leading investigators right to where they needed to be. Again, if you're going to be a criminal, try to be a smart criminal. You know what? Keep being a dumb criminal. Makes for a funnier story. Our next story tonight. Not only should you go through your old Pokemon cards to see if you have anything worth money, but you should really take a closer look at all of your Cheetos. This Charizard-shaped Cheeto, nicknamed Cheetozard, sold at auction for a monstrous $87,840 for a Cheeto. Are you kidding me? I'm going to start looking through all of my snacks, see what they're shaped like. You should do the same. Our next story tonight. James Harrison has died. No, not the James Harrison that was arguably one of the greatest Pittsburgh Steelers of all time, but the James Harrison who was dubbed the man with the golden arm. He donated blood and plasma, and because of his rare antibodies in his blood, literally saved over 2 million babies by donating. Sad to see him go, because his passing most likely means there's less of a chance for certain babies with certain ailments to come. The man's a living legend, and I'm saddened to see him go. Maybe this will get some of us to actually go get our blood tested and see if there's anything we can do to help save the world's next generation. I doubt it for some of us. Our next story tonight. Shocking details about Gene Hackman's death have come out. They have said that his wife passed 7 days before he did, and he spent that week in isolation and loneliness, not knowing what to do until he finally succumbed to his basically broken heart and passed away himself. The saddest part about this is that their otherwise healthy German Shepherd also passed away. To me, I think there needs to be more investigating because that seems very fishy, but rest in peace to the best Lex Luthor there has ever been. Sorry, Jesse Eisenberg. But yes, may he rest in peace and may we all remember him fondly. One of Hollywood's stars that got out before all the shit hit the fan, huh? Our next story tonight. Scientists have discovered a new organism in the deepest parts of the ocean and have dubbed it the pig butt worm. Basically, it looks like a jellyfish without any tentacles, and it basically looks like an asshole. Not your stepdad, an actual asshole. Yeah, I think this is crazy. I know the time traveler we talked about in a previous episode of What in the World Weekly did say that a new sea creature would be discovered. Maybe he's telling the truth. We'll have to wait and see. However, now I believe that scuba diving should be age restricted to 18 and up, because if you get a prepubescent boy in the sea's depths that sees this thing, they're going to rip off their wetsuit and they're going to go wild. Just a thought. I'd put it around 18 or 21. This brings us to our top story tonight. If you need a legal advocate, Casey Anthony is the one to call. She has come back to social media. From what I've seen, she's posted one actual TikTok video and opened up a Substack. If you are paying to watch this woman, I know most Substacks are free, but if you are paying to watch this woman, I think you are a fucking moron.
I am a legal advocate.
Or potentially a serial killer.
I am a legal advocate.
Allegedly, she killed her daughter and didn't report her missing for months, and then she was acquitted.
I am a legal advocate.
I don't know if she blew the judge,
A legal advocate.
what she did with the jury.
A legal advocate.
Who knows? But allegedly, she killed her daughter. She has come back in a big way. In the last couple years, she made a documentary. Now she's on social media. And if you need a legal advocate that worked for Universal Studios and has been through the ringer, I was about to say both sides of the aisle in a courtroom, but she hasn't. She's only been a defendant. But yeah, if you want legal advocacy, if you want to know how possibly and allegedly get away with murder, maybe she's your gal.
I am a legal advocate.
That's it for this week's episode of What in the World Weekly. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, comment, and we will see you next week. Look through your Cheetos.